I
Okay.
think I think this era of NXT is one of the best NXT to the black and gold era. Mr. Anderson, you're spot on. This
Mm-hmm.
I heard someone say that it's better because it's actual WWE developed talent over the Ring of Honor people. I disagree. Uh, we have to have one. You can't have one without the other, in my opinion. So I don't mind that. I just think it's better now because of the freedom that they're allowed to have with their stories and how you have Shawn Michaels and Triple H running it now. Well, basically Shawn Michaels in NXT, but they have a whole different perspective than Vince and the other people of the old regime. They have a different perception, and they're also listening to the superstars more with feedback and not creative control, obviously, but creative input is a better way to put it. So this era is some of the best wrestling you are going to see in quite some time.
I think it's kind of hard, I think, to compare it to the black and gold era because they're so different. And we've had this conversation before. I don't remember when
Mm-hmm.
it was, but because the NXT black and gold era was absolute fire because Triple H brought in guys that you never thought would ever be in WWE.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it was a lot of like the most hyped indie guys, and they were all there at the same time. So it was like you were seeing dream matches on a weekly basis and stuff like that. And that's kind of what NXT kind of ended up becoming. It wasn't really the developmental brand. Like there was a few, obviously, that were there that hadn't been in the indies or whatever, but a lot of it became dominated by guys like Finn Balor and Adam Cole, like guys that people were very well aware of before they came into WWE. And so that's why I think it's hard to compare it to this era because it is very much a developmental brand now. And I feel like that might maybe that's the vision that Shawn Michaels wanted to go with at the start, and that's why we had the NXT 2.0 thing and everyone was like, what is this? And it just took him a while to figure it out because I feel like he's booking it as if it's the NXT black and gold era, but it's not headlined by the biggest guy to come out of New Japan and the biggest guy whatever. Like it's actually homegrown WWE made talent, and I feel like that is what makes it so good right now, but it's why you can't compare the two. I feel like they're almost like equally as good, but they're so different. You know what I mean? Like,
Agreed.
yeah. And so you just had to give Shawn Michaels time, like I said when we talked about it. Like you just had to let him have those growing pains to kind of figure out what direction he wants to go and what he likes to do, what he doesn't like to do, because he wasn't ever a booker until they gave it to him in NXT. So Triple H trusted the right guy to take over for him.
DX literally runs the company now. It's
I know.
incredible.
That's crazy.
It's absolutely insane.
Yeah.